This Audi F1 car might seem like just another LEGO Speed Champions F1 car like we've gotten before, but this set here is very different, and in today's video, we're going to build and review the set to find out why. My name is Matthew, and welcome to Brick Breakdown. This is set number 77259, and it was released on March 1st, 2026. This set is rated for ages 10+, it contains 216 pieces, and retails for $35 Canadian, $28 US, or 28 euros. On the front of the box, we get the car driving along a racetrack, and on the back of the box, we get a photo of the car from behind, above, the helmet and the steering wheel, and the car in real life from front on. So let's open up this box and get to building. Inside the box, we get the instruction manual, the sticker sheet, the chassis for the car, and 3 numbered bags. So let's open up bag number 1. In this bag, we get the minifigure in their racing outfit with a wrench. We can also change out the hair for a helmet, and these helmets are the brand new updated helmet style. We then build out the rest of the chassis, and that's how we finish bag 1. Now let's open up bag number 2. And immediately we get all of these super cool printed pieces, which is great to see. We attach them to the car, and this builds out what becomes the side pods. We can see here it's all the sponsors and some logos like the Revolut team name. We then attach the rain light and the attachment points for the wheels. And then we get this printed steering wheel, which we then attach to the car. Now let's open up bag number 3. We get more printed pieces. We then are instructed to use the first sticker of the set, which we then apply and then attach to the set. We then use these printed slopes with the Audi logo to make up the engine cover and the air intake. We also attach some elements like the exhaust and the shark fin, which uses a skate. We use some more printed pieces to make up the rear wing, which then attaches to the rear of the car. We then build the front wing and the attachment points for the front wheels as well. Next, we use some spoons, which are used for the side mirrors, which is super cool. We then attach the halo and the electronics on top of the engine cover. We then get these printed Pirelli tires, which are actually 2 different sizes, which is great to see. We attach them to the car, and as you can see, they spin perfectly. And just like that, this build is done. So we're officially done this set. It's a very enjoyable build, and I have a lot of great stuff to say about it. So let's dive into the review. My first like, and the reason that this set is different than all the other F1 car sets, is because this car is specifically designed after the 2026 F1 car, whereas the other cars are designed after the 2025 F1 cars. As you can see, the new cars are much shorter than the 2025 cars. The rear wing is much smaller, and the same with the front wing, and it's also differently shaped, and we don't get any winglets over the front wheels. We also get different aero on the front and the bottom of the car. My next like with this set is that there's a lot of printed pieces and there's only 7 stickers in total. We don't usually get this many printed pieces, so it's really great to see that we get so many in this set. My next like with this set is actually with the helmet style for the driver. This isn't new for this set, but on many of the new F1 car sets that have come out, we've gotten this new helmet design that is different from the traditional helmet. We get the aerodynamic bit at the back. We get a visor that is fixed, so that could be a downside. However, it's molded into the piece. It's usually a colored visor. And we also get printed branding of, say, the Audi logo on the helmet itself. So it's really great to see this attention to detail. Finally, my last like with this set is that we get different size tires on the rear and the front. And while it's great to see on a set like this, it's also very interesting because a lot of the expensive sets are not coming with different size tires. The Ferrari F2004 that was just released or the McLaren MCL39 all share the same size tires in the front and the back. So it's odd that we can spend $300 on a set and get the same size tires, which isn't accurate, but on a $35 Canadian set, we can get 2 different widths of tires. So now let's talk about some of my dislikes with this set. And firstly, I don't even know if this is really a dislike, but there are some design differences from the real car. And the reason behind it is why I don't know if I think this is a dislike or a like. Audi has just recently joined F1 for the 2026 season, and the liveries for the car only usually get released around January or February of this year, so only a month or 2 ago. And this makes it difficult for LEGO to actually build these sets as they don't really know what the livery is going to be. So because of this, some of the sponsors are either not in the right place or just shouldn't be there at all, Or there's some other elements like the red color isn't exactly right, and it also should be coming up a whole lot higher here on the side pod area in the back. So it's really not that different, but there are just some subtle changes that you might notice between this set and the actual F1 car. My next and final dislike is that there are some design challenges on this set. Firstly, we get the shark fin on the engine cover, and this has previously been done using a ski in some of the other Speed Champion sets. This time around, it looks like we use a skate, which does get the point across, but it just doesn't look as neat and as tidy as some of the other F1 cars. Furthermore, on the side pods of this car, we get this printed piece, which is great. However, the piece that they have chosen has a stud showing on the end of it, but I wonder if there was a better way that they could have built this to maintain a smooth side pod and not have any studs showing. On top of that, the side pods are also a little bit flat, so it's not something that LEGO can't do, but it just hasn't been recreated that well on this set. Now, with all of that being said, where this is the new 2026 style of F1 car, this is the first one that they've built. And because of that, I think this design will get better over time. So with all of that being said, what's my final review of this set? Well, I really enjoyed this build. While it's not entirely different from the previous F1 cars we've gotten, it is still a very different car from the rest, and it's a very enjoyable building experience seeing this 2026 car come to life. And I think this set is well worth the money, especially if you're an F1 fan. I hope you enjoyed this review. Leave a like on this video if you did. Comment down below, what do you think of the new design of the F1 cars? How do you think LEGO did with this set? I'd love to know, so tell me all about it in the comments. And lastly, I'd really appreciate it if you hit subscribe. My name's Matthew, and thank you for watching Brick Breakdown. I'll see you next time.